Did you know you might be overpaying for flights without even realizing it? Or that you could skip long TSA lines, get free seat upgrades, and even access VIP lounges without spending an extra dime? Most airlines keep these perks hidden, but if you're over 60, you could be entitled to exclusive discounts, free upgrades, and VIP treatment. All you have to do is ask. In this video, we're revealing 12 hidden senior travel benefits airlines try to keep secret. And trust me, number 7 alone could save you hundreds of dollars on your next trip. Before we dive in, we'd really appreciate it if you could support us with a like and subscribe. It helps us keep making amazing videos just for you. Let's dive in. 1. Secret airline ticket discounts for those over 65. Few people know this, but special fares exist for passengers over 65 that can reduce the cost of a ticket by up to 50%. The problem? This discount doesn't appear on any website. Airlines don't want this to become public knowledge because it represents losses for them. If you call the airline directly, whether it's American Airlines, Delta, United, or even Latin American companies, and ask, "Do you have special fares for passengers over 65? You'll be surprised by the answer. Imagine this. A ticket that normally costs $500 could cost you just $250. That difference could mean a better hotel room, an elegant dinner, or even another trip. In countries like Mexico and Argentina, the benefits are even greater. There are programs offering free domestic flights or steep discounts for seniors. You just need to present a document proving your age and ask the right question. 2. Skip the security line without paying extra. Has it ever happened to you, being stuck in an airport security line for 40 minutes or more? We've all been there. People in a hurry removing their shoes. Endless inspections. But there's a way to avoid all that without spending a single penny. Many airports in the United States, Europe, and Latin America offer priority access to people over 60. The secret is simple. You have to ask for it. Agents won't offer it spontaneously, but if you approach and say something like, "I'm over 60, can I use the priority line?" they'll likely let you through. In countries like Mexico and Argentina, it's even a guaranteed right. Think about it. While other passengers wait standing, you're already heading to your gate, relaxed, with your shoes on, and stress-free. All for simply asking. 3. Free extra luggage on international flights. Another little-known privilege. If you're over 60, you might be able to bring an extra bag free on some international flights. Yes, you read that right, without paying anything additional, but there's a condition. You must ask at check-in. Many airlines like Air France, British Airways, or Lufthansa offer this benefit internally but don't advertise it. Why? Because if they put it on their website, everyone would use it, so they keep it hidden, available only to passengers who request it. How to do it? When you arrive at the counter, say, "I'm over 60, and I've heard some companies allow an extra bag at no cost for seniors. Do you offer this?" If the airline's policy permits it, and the assistant is understanding, they'll give you the pass without any problem. Whether it's an additional suitcase or more weight allowance for your checked baggage, the savings are real. 4. More comfortable seat at no additional cost. Now imagine you're on a long flight and see those spacious seats by the emergency exit or in the first row of economy class. Empty. Did you know you could sit there for free if you're over 60? Many airline employees are authorized to relocate senior passengers to more comfortable seats at no additional cost, provided there's availability. But once again, you have to ask for it. You can do this at check-in by saying, "I'm over 60. Are there more comfortable seats available at no extra cost?" And if there's no positive response at that moment, try with a flight attendant once you're on the plane. This simple gesture can transform an uncomfortable flight into a much more pleasant experience, especially if you have to fly for several hours. 5. Hidden discounts in airport restaurants. How many times have you paid for an expensive meal at the airport without suspecting you could have paid much less? In airports across the United States and Europe, several restaurants offer between 10% and 15% discounts to seniors, but they don't advertise it. You won't see any sign announcing it. You have to ask directly when paying. Do you offer a senior discount? Many times they'll say yes and simply apply the discount. And if not, you lose nothing. But in most cases, you save several dollars without any effort. 6. Free travel insurance with credit cards. Here comes a key point. If you're over 60 and purchase your airline ticket with certain credit cards like Visa Infinite, MasterCard Black, or some platinum versions, you might be entitled to complete travel insurance without paying anything. This insurance can cover everything from medical expenses to cancellations, delays, and lost luggage. But here's the trick. The benefit isn't automatic. You have to activate it before your trip by calling your card's service line. Ask them to activate the insurance and send you the necessary documents. This way, you'll be covered without spending an additional cent. 7. Free access to VIP lounges. Picture this scene. You arrive at the airport, your flight is delayed, there's noise, the chairs are uncomfortable, and you just want to rest. But what if I told you that you could be in a VIP lounge with padded armchairs, free snacks, coffee, phone chargers, clean bathrooms, and even showers, without paying anything? Sounds like a luxury reserved for business executives or those traveling first class, right? Well, not necessarily. In many airports like those in Miami, Madrid, Buenos Aires, or Mexico City, there are documented cases of seniors who accessed VIP lounges for free just because of their age, wait time, or a long connection. Some airlines, when they detect that you're an elderly passenger, may offer you this benefit if the flight suffers a significant delay, or if space is available. But as with everything in this story, nobody will offer it to you if you don't ask. When you arrive at the airport or at your airline's counter, ask directly, "Is there any possibility of accessing the VIP lounge due to my age and the flight wait time?" If the staff is understanding, they'll let you in. Even if they say they don't have an agreement with a specific VIP lounge, in many cases, they'll give you a courtesy or a temporary pass. You lose nothing by trying, but you can gain a lot of comfort. 8. Priority boarding without paying extra. Another silent but powerful advantage is priority boarding. If you've traveled recently, you know how stressful it is to be in line waiting anxiously, hearing announcements and watching other passengers board before you. Well, if you're over 60, many airlines allow you to board before the rest, even if you're not in business class. How to get this? It's as simple as asking at the boarding gate, "Do you offer priority boarding for seniors?" In many cases, the answer will be affirmative, and they'll place you in one of the first groups. This means boarding the plane more calmly, finding space for your luggage, and avoiding the struggle for overhead compartment space. On flights where they don't announce it over the loudspeaker, this benefit is still available, but only to those who know about it. You don't need to pay an additional penny. You just need to know it's your right and ask for it. 9. Refunds on non-refundable tickets for medical reasons. One of the biggest fears when traveling is having to cancel a non-refundable flight and losing all the money invested. But what if I told you that if you're over 60 and have a medical problem, you might get a full refund even if your fare is non-refundable? Few people know this, but some airlines offer this option as an act of flexibility for elderly passengers. If you can't travel due to a health issue, often all you need is a medical certificate and a formal request. Indeed, you won't find this in the website or in the terms and conditions. This benefit is completely hidden, and companies only apply it if you ask for it directly and present the necessary documents. As soon as you know you can't fly, call or contact the airline, explain the situation, and request the refund with the support of the medical certificate. Although it's not 100% guaranteed, most companies accept it when it comes to seniors, so don't consider your money lost without first trying to recover what's fair. 10. Exceptions for carrying liquid medications and syringes. Now let's talk about something that concerns many senior passengers: traveling with medications. Rules about liquids in airports tend to be strict. Nothing over 100 milliliters, no syringes, no large containers. But there's an exception that many are unaware of. If you need to carry liquid medications or syringes for medical reasons, you can do so. All you need is to have a medical prescription that justifies these products. Security controls at airports in Europe, the United States, and Latin America are authorized to allow these items if it's a genuine medical necessity. So don't hide anything or try to deceive. Simply present the prescription or certificate, and you'll be able to carry what's necessary for your health without stress. This small detail can make a big difference for those who depend on certain treatments or drugs during travel. The key is to be prepared. Have your documents ready, and as always, know what you can ask for. 11. Travel with companions without paying for additional seats. Another hidden advantage that few know about is that some airlines allow senior passengers to travel with a companion, whether an assistant or family member, and request that they be assigned seats together at no additional cost. Did you know this? This benefit is especially useful on long flights where companionship is essential. But as in all previous cases, this is not offered automatically. You must request it at check-in or even in advance by phone. Say something like, "I'm traveling with a companion due to my age, and I'd like to know if we can sit together at no additional cost." Many airlines allow this as part of their accessibility policies and special attention to older adults. 12. Privileges with government programs and special cards. Finally, we cannot forget the benefits offered by government programs and cards such as INAPAM in Mexico or PAMI in Argentina. These credentials allow access to discounts not only on flights, but also in hotels, ground transportation, restaurants, and even museum and park entries. When traveling within your country or within Latin America, carry these credentials with you and ask airlines, agencies, or tourism companies directly if they accept the benefit. In many cases, you'll get between 20% and 50% off just by showing your card. It's a right, and one that is often wasted due to lack of knowledge. Now you know 12 hidden perks that could make your travels cheaper and more comfortable. But guess what? There are even more secrets airlines don't want you to know. Check out this video to uncover even more. Which of these hidden perks surprised you the most? Have you ever used any of these travel hacks before? Let us know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out on more tips for smart, stress-free travel. And make sure to check out the 15 free things you must ask for on your next flight. You won't believe what you're missing out on. See you there.